Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Toke Moments. My name is Toke Makinwa. It's been a very long day.
Well, I've had a laugh today and I can't wait to share it with you guys.
So today on the vlog, I'm going to be talking about what I love most about being African. This is going to be a very interesting vlog, you see, because as Africans, we are related, regardless of how we want to think about it. You might be from Nigeria, or from Botswana, or from Zimbabwe, or from Kenya.
You know, we're black, we're beautiful, we don't crack, we're absolutely strong, we are resilient, we are just special people. But there's one thing that we cannot deny. There's one thing we have in common: paranoia. Africans are paranoid. What? Something's chasing you or you're chasing something. And paranoia is the only way to be safe. You have to be safe. And for you to be safe, you have to always think that somebody is chasing you. You have to always think that somebody is working hard for your downfall. If you don't think like that, then how are you supposed to explain some certain things as Africans?
You know, all my sisters, even in Ghana, can actually agree with me. Or all my, I wish I could do like any other accent, but I think I know the Ghanaian one. Because my friend Andrea is from Ghana, and I call her Omo Ghana. But I love Ghanaians. I like the fact that you guys say hair. It's so hilarious. And Charlie, I love it. I remember before we became close friends, I used to laugh a lot. So just be like, really? And then they also think our accent is funny. So, hey. But when you find these American people do like movies where they have to have like a black scene, they always have to have a phony accent that is not Nigerian or Kenyan or Zimbabwean or Botswana. I don't know. They just have to have this phony, crazy accents because that's how they think we talk as Africans. Or maybe that's how we talk sometimes without knowing it. Sometimes they say things like, why are you sitting over there? Come over here. Sit there. That's not why we're having this conversation now, is it? All those things that we do that are special, for lack of a better word. In Africa, if somebody is poor, it's not because the person can be lazy, or maybe the person has missed up some opportunities. It's not working as hard as they should work. Oh no, in Africa, poverty is also a spiritual disease. Everything is spiritual. It's not because you're lazy. Oh, it's because there's somebody somewhere who is praying on a mat that you should not make it in life. You don't have money, your father did not have money, his father did not have money. How are you to have money? In Africa, poverty is something they pass down to generations, if you know what I mean. And if you're trying to be wealthy or trying to be rich, then you have to be so spiritual because there are people who do not like you to succeed. In Africa, when you're pregnant, you don't tell anyone. It's not just a Nigerian thing. Africans in general, they're so superstitious. Oh my God. White people just take the test results and just boom, post it. I'm pregnant. We're expecting. Or, they do crazy shit like the scan. They just show you, this is my baby's head and this is my baby's feet. And oh my God, my baby's nose. In Africa, are you mad? Are you crazy? Do you want the local authorities, i.e. traditional rulers, your pastors, your imams, your whatever it is you worship, do you want them to call you to think you're unleashing the gates of hell upon your unborn child? We sleep with pins in our clothes. We sleep with your Bible or your Quran or whatever because they are spirits waiting to inflict them with some sort of dark power and just get in there and just suffocate the child. And if something happens to the child, then it's because you're a bad person. Or if you're not married at a certain age, ooh, this is so good. In Africa, it's not because you just haven't met the right person. In Africa, you're not married because maybe you were dedicated to the water when you were born. Or maybe your father was dedicated to the water. Or maybe the water is close to where you live. It's not just in Nigeria, it's everywhere. You find people who believe that there's some spiritual reason why you are not married yet. Why people don't believe that shit, man? They think it's just not my time. And when it's my time, I'll meet somebody. But when you now finally meet the person, you are not allowed to tell people how happy you are in Africa. Because nobody just wants you to be happy. Because it's an African thing. Because there are people that are just looking at you and they have a mirror where they can call your face and then tell you certain things that you don't want to hear. And poof, your happiness goes away. So if you have a boyfriend, you have to keep it quiet because there are people who are just waiting. And from social media, they can just psst, and the guy will just leave you. Or if you have a girlfriend, you can't put pictures out. You have to keep it so quiet till the day you marry because people don't want you to be happy because there are people who are actively working against you. I thought it was only in Nigeria that somebody will have money, travel abroad, be sending money back home and have like relatives build a house. And maybe the relative will now steal all the money and then kill the person because that's what some movies depict, right? It's an African thing. I heard about a story in Liberia where a brother
allegedly killed his older brother because he had money and he was living abroad and he sent money to build a house. They forgot to let us know in that story that they slept in a room that was close to where the generator was, and maybe the fumes from the generator just came in and just killed them. No, that's not the story that went rampant. What was popular was the fact that the brother was poor and one was rich and one was trying to kill the other, because we're Africans and that's what we believe in. So is it culture? Is it all these things that have been passed down by our forefathers? I don't know. But I just know that it is so funny, it is fun, it is crazy, it is, you cannot get enough of being African. You know, hair that I'm wearing, somebody decides to sell her hair. It's actually devilish because you're carrying a witch's hair on your head. Because the person will come in the night and try and strangle you and collect their hair. Yeah, because you're not supposed to have attachment on your head. Because it's evil. We're Africans and we don't have our hair grow out like this. Now we just leave, and the kind of things we believe in. It's funny, I tell you. It is so funny. We add spiritual meanings to things that might just be common sense. You know, you go abroad, you don't want anybody to know your number or your where you reside or where you work, even if you might be cleaning the train, but you are abroad. So you had to run away from the juju-ness and the craziness and the spirituality that is chasing you at home. So when you're abroad, there's always one uncle or one auntie that is working hard to call you back home. So you're always looking over your shoulder because there are people that are working against you being there. You know, we don't like to share good news because we believe that amongst those you're sharing those good news to, there's somebody in there somehow that does not like you. Doesn't quite work, does it? So when next you feel paranoid and you think to yourself, am I crazy? No, my sister and my brother, you are not crazy. You are just African. It's just normal. It's in our blood. We always have to have a deeper understanding of things. We're not surface at all in Africa. How can you be surface? Surface is for like the white people who just think that, you know, it's rainbow every day and, you know, the wind is just blowing and the sun is just shining. When the sun shines in a certain type of way, as an African person, it means something. Oh, the day she was born, the sun and the moon stood still. Psst, what the fuck is that? Who says that or believes that? We do, because we're Africans. So I am wearing it boldly and proudly. I'm bloody paranoid. I don't care what you think. I personally believe in prayer every day, even when nobody's chasing me. I just think that I'm just paranoid. I just have to be. It's just a safe way to live. We're all crazy, aren't we? That's all I have to share with you guys. Thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Twitter. I am at Tokestar with a double R. Until I come your way again, if you see a mosquito on your leg, that mosquito was sent to you. It's not just the fact that your area might be dirty or just maybe the mosquito is just looking for where to fly to. No, do not take life lightly. Things are happening all around you. People are dying every minute. It's good to be paranoid. The moment you're paranoid, before they attack you, you attack them. That is my goodwill message to you. Goodbye. Crazy.